Begin broadcast. Humble Among broadcast system number 172. It is January 8th, 2025. Is this the first live stream of the year? Yeah, we did one right before, right? Monday? I think it was Monday last week, so that was right before. So yeah, this is the first live stream of the new year. I've dropped a couple of things on the channel in 2025, a couple of videos, including my Gathering of the Juggalos 2024 documentary. Go check that out if you've missed it. It's the longest Juggalo YouTube video uploaded ever. But we'll get to that in a second. Excuse me. First, we have to find... Where in the video? Hold on, we gotta do the fucking national anthem. The right American thing to do. The Hulk Hogan thing to do.
You know how you gotta do it? Check your tones. With a bazooka. And you gotta do your hand like that,
The Hulk Hogan thing to do. Oh, look, he's right over you guys. He's right over the chat.
Say, can you see by the dawn's
Boo Hogan.
light what so proudly we hail from the twilight's last beaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars brought peace to the
Yeah, there we go.
night.
Spooky's got the right idea.
Some about bombs, but fuck. Rampart
Hey,
we
whoop, whoop,
hail, bombs
$20 super chat, whoop, whoop.
in air.
We got the first entrance into the giveaway tonight,
Gave proof
Impede.
to the night that the flag was still there. I'm doing good, ain't I? There. Yeah. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free? Gotta give it a second for the audience to pop a little bit, let it sizzle. And the home of my boy Dave. How did I do? Was that almost there?
Whoop, whoop. All right. The image reveal. Let's see how my color correction. It's all right. I look a little shiny. Oh, it's already glitching. So check this out. Actually, let's test with the cat cam so I can show you guys. We're going to test the cat cam out here. So you see this right here. This is the new USB hub that should be working. I mean, this camera's working fine. Maybe I go crazy and just plug in the iPhone. Maybe that's what we should do. I don't know. But when we go back over here, there's slightly less. Pause, we'll do that. There's slightly less low key. Oh, that's not the low. Is that the low key? Is that low key like bunk ass cocaine off of hotel balconies? Low key, or is that baby laxative low key, or a different low key? I don't know. Anyway, so it's better, but it's still not perfect. You'll see. I'm sure. I think it must be a processing issue. Because it's anytime I click on something or move something around. Yeah, see, I just closed the window and it did it. So I think it must be a processing thing. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if I can update the processing on this motherfucking MacBook Air. I have a shitty ass MacBook Air. Anyone ever just pop a boner pill? Like, what does that mean? Like just now? Or like ever? The wording on that's a little confusing, Frankie. I'm going to be honest. Shouts out to Cheese House, who has just discovered the new emoji in the chat for the Alienated. Y'all can drop Steven emojis. That's right. I'm going to show you guys a picture where that emoji comes from in a second. Hold waiting for Emily to come and join me here. We got stuff to talk about, stuff and things. Hey, what's up, that one Jules, or the one Jules? What's up, homie? Good to see you in here. Yeah, look at all them Stevens. Look at them Stevens in the chat. Now, now when Steven comes and starts fucking around with the cables and walking all over us and shit, that's when I need y'all to go crazy with the Steven emojis, all right? All right, y'all already going crazy. Steven ain't even here yet. By the way, shouts out to Frankie Goldie. I was going to try to set this up right before the stream so we could have something to play around with on the stream, but it's a whole arts and crafts project to put this together. Frankie Goldie sent me a link to a very presidential cat scratching post. It basically looks like a cat, it looks like a presidential podium, but the whole thing is a cat scratching gimmick. So I love that. I think that's fucking hilarious. So I bought that and I'm gonna put that together, and then we'll have something to shoot the cats. Well, not shoot the cats like that. We'll have something to film the cats doing. Last time Lucy was over there playing around on the mixer, and I realized I should have turned on the cat cam. I didn't turn on the cat cam. All right, we got a few things to talk about. First, we are doing giveaways every stream now. I'm going to try to do a giveaway. If you guys do super chats, you are entered into a giveaway. I will spin the wheel at the end of it. LHRPG won last time. Wake Up won the time before that. Joe was the only super chat last episode. So Joe, if you want a special secret ultra rare Humble Among CD prize pack, hit me up, dog. Yeah, but we got MP'd so far, entered in. If it's only MP'd that does a super chat tonight, it's only MP'd. MP just wins. I guess I can spin the wheel with just MP'd on there, but I mean, why even go through the motions at this point? Ever had a cat from, ever just have a cat for president, Frankie asked. I mean, no. No, I haven't. Steven for president. Steven's not going to hit 35, though, or 36, 35, however old you got to be to run for president. I mean, why am I saying that? Maybe Steven can live to 35. You got to start eating better, Steven. Where the fuck is Steven? Where is everybody? I'm just in my living room talking to myself. The fuck? Cat years count. I'm going to have to ask the United States government about that. You know what I mean? Can't spells. First of all, I want to send positive vibes to everyone out in Los Angeles with the wildfires. I was just seeing some pictures and video of that shit. That shit looks crazy. Los Angeles is already like a very smog-filled city, and it's just clouded in smoke, and you can see the light of fires shining through the smoke, and it's very fucking eerie. It's end of the world looking shit. So yeah, positive vibes to anyone out in LA. Be safe out there. Definitely concerning as fuck. Did we just get another super chat? I think we did. Ryan Lovejoy with the whoop whoop. Shouts out to Ryan Lovejoy. I'm entering. Hold on. First things first, we gotta heart it and you gotta like it. And I'm gonna enter Ryan Lovejoy. You are entered in to the giveaway we're gonna do at the end of the show. Now, all merch has been sent out as of today, except for LHRPG's giveaway, Joe's giveaway, because I need Joe to confirm that Joe indeed does want these rare CDs. And fuck, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Wake Up. I don't think Wake Up's gonna hit me up though, because Wake Up's a troll, and I think is deeply frightened to give me his address. Even though I'm not gonna do anything to you, Wake Up. I got Bash's address. I ain't done anything with it yet, mind you. Anyway, hit me up if you want Bash's address. I got that shit. Double confirmed to be Bash's address. Hit me up if you want that. He seems to be really eager to dox himself, so I don't think I'm doing anything wrong if they want to be doxed, right? Like, I didn't want to be doxed, so that's why it's like a problem. Like, that one, Jules, hit me up, dog. I'll give it to you. I got a picture of him holding a package with his address on it. How's that sound? I mean, his face is in the video and he's holding it up. I think legally that, like, covers my ass, right? Like, he doxed himself. All right, hell yeah. Shouts out to Jinx. I see you with the balloons in the chat. I see you. Rest in peace, Moxy K, an SLC representative and a Juggalo legend. R.I.P. Moxy K. I did see something about, it looked like a Juggalo had passed away on Facebook a little bit. I couldn't really find any info about that. I don't know Moxy K, but R.I.P. Moxy K. I couldn't really find any info about that. Shouts out to Frankie Goldie. R.I.P. Moxy K. Dedicated to Moxy K. Fuck it. So it is, by the way, we got Lucy right here. Lucy just joined. I'm going to have to get cat emojis for all the cats. I was telling Emily. Now that I did the Steven one, I got to do all the other ones. So stay tuned. Hopefully next HABS. Oh, she wearing her new hoodie? She going to flex her new hoodie on you? Hope y'all are ready. I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready.
Probably not. Probably fucking
Here she
not.
comes. Here she comes. You ready for the reveal? Here she is.
What up, y'all?
The real star of the show. This is like the Green Hornet. This is like the... Let me move down so you can get a little bit more. There you go.
Bichachos.
That's pretty good framing, right? I can move over a little bit more.
Died.
Just died. Shit, I moved that thing. Here. I got this set up right here. Because I have this new USB hub.
Just put it over there. Oh, it's not dead.
It's not dead.
Holy
It's
fuck.
got 1% left.
Wow.
Still got a little bit of life left. Alright, so now we can get the show started proper. Now that old Tim piece is here.
Gang, gang.
Give me nuggets in the chat, please. Please and thank you.
Oh, Woody woo.
Shouts out to Woody. Now, the P.O. Box. I went and I checked the P.O. Box for the first time in a couple of weeks. And there was something in there that I had forgotten that Will had told me he was going to send me. You want to hand me the Christmas card?
I've been wondering where the hell this thing is.
You know, and I thought I had given Will... I thought I doxed myself to Will. So, I didn't realize I gave him the P.O. Box address. Once again, if you want the P.O. Box
Steven,
address,
bro,
there it is.
why don't you
Oh,
fucking-
Steven's in the chat. We need Steven's in the chat. We got Steven. Switch from Nuggets to Stevens now, please, and thank you.
Steven's been an annoying little fucker.
Now, this is the other Will. This is not Billiam. This is Will the Mask Maker. We got right here. I hope this is okay that I show... Look at all those fucking Stevens. Looks like little rats in the chat. Look at that. I hope it's okay that we're showing the Christmas card on there. They look like tiny little rats. Look at them all.
Steven, don't fuck up my makeup, dog. Don't fuck up my makeup, dog. I know you want to be held like a baby. You just want to be held like
Now,
a
I
baby.
saw this online. I think I saw the pictures already, but this is adorable. I hope it's cool that I show this, you guys.
Oh!
Oh, that's so adorable.
Oh!
With a love this warm, blizzards feel like summer. Y'all can see that. Oh, and on the back, Merry Whoopmas and Happy Meowla Days. With much clown love from MJ, Will, Fender, and Jack.
Steven, you can't kiss my mouth, buddy. You don't even have
How
lips.
fucking cool is that? Shouts out to Will and Jinx. Love y'all. Oh, we got something else in here. What do we got? I almost missed this. Oh, is it a new Will sticker? Oh, it's Will's business card. I don't have this.
Oh my god, Steven.
A little bit of glare on that. Thank you, Will. A little bit late, but rather late than never on opening that.
Steven, I want to eat my ice cream.
And we have another unboxing going back to Christmas. Emily's Christmas present to me arrived right
One of
here.
them.
One of them.
Well, 3 of them.
Oh, I gotta go put the booty shorts on, huh? I'm gonna have to go shake my butt for you guys tonight. Hope you guys want to humble among butt tonight, because you're fucking
I'm so
getting it.
excited. I didn't realize that, like, when you order
Hell yeah.
C17 stuff with a pre-order, that everything comes with a pre-order.
So this was the reason, this was the hold up. This was the reason that was held up, because it was a pre-order on these Friday the 17th boys, which I don't, believe it or not, And you would think I'd be going nuts for these.
Did I get the right size?
You got 2X, yeah.
Oh my god.
By the way, people were joking on Twitter. I think Can't Spells was joking on Twitter, saying that you're trying to get me fat to look like Dave Blunt's.
Steve Blunts.
He's the guy that sings the hard R that you don't like, the big fella.
Wrong-o.
Anyway, this was what was holding up the.
Wait, why? How am I trying to get you fat? Because I keep baking all this.
Yeah,
good
all
shit.
the gummy stuff you keep making me.
I'm making cheese danishes right now.
Raspberry cheese danishes, mind you. So this was the hold up. That's what I was saying. I don't have any of these fucking horror shirts. All of those horror shirts that dropped, 2 years ago or whatever, I didn't get any of those. I don't know why. That's one of the dumbest things. For some reason at the time I was like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't know. Now every time I see them at the gathering and shit, if I see a Juggalo wearing one of those old ones, I'm like, fuck, I fucked up by not getting those.
Booty, booty,
right.
booty, booty,
I'm gonna
rocking everywhere.
I'm gonna go switch into the booty shorts now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna shake my little butt for you when I come back.
Yeah, they was sold out of the 9-inch inseam ones, so I got the 6-inch ones because he got a cute butt. You know what I'm saying?
You'll see in a second.
Can I cop a raspberry cheese Danish? Yeah, you sure can. I got
They're
the.
fine.
Oh, they're
I
not.
got Henley shorts that are
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, facts. They're
Why are they
proofing.
shorts. They're like normal ass shorts.
The dough is
Here's my
proofing in the
butt,
oven right
in case
now.
you wanted to see my butt. Check it out. Here's my butt. Yeah, these are nice. These are
Hoochie
nice as
Daddy
fuck.
Winter indeed, Jinx.
Honestly, the longer ones might be almost too long for me, where it would get
Yeah,
a little
facts.
bit annoying. And
Dun, dun, dun,
the
dun.
thing I'm most excited for is this woven C17
We love the
blankie.
fuck out of you guys. How about that?
Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for pulling up, man. I couldn't do this shit without you guys, you know? This wouldn't be a show without you guys. It'd just be me
Well, Will was
talking.
saying thank you for reading the card.
Oh.
And letting me read the card. So.
Shut up, Eric. Oh, it's so fresh. Really good quality. It feels like really good quality. I've gotten several woven blankets from other companies. What is the name? Strike Gently is one of the companies I've gotten woven blankets from. I got like 4 Tom Wood blankets. This feels as good quality, if not better quality, as the Strike Gently and the Tom Wood
And we
blankets.
use like blankets as like couch covers.
Yeah,
Like
we got
5
like
blankets to, like cover our couch. So.
Yeah, we use them mostly as like throw blankets on these couches because cats are just gonna ruin them and shit. So
And I need a blanket. For my
yeah, and we
blankie.
often need blankies. M. Pete has entered again.
$30.
$30 super chat. Thank you, M. Pete. Really appreciate that.
Thanks.
I guess, does that mean M. Pete gets a second entrant?
That means
I think we gotta do it like that.
MP get me closer to getting a BBL.
You know, I think we gotta do it like that. I think M. Pete. I think we gotta do that every fucking super chat is gonna get you another entrance into the wheel. Fuck it. We're gonna have to do it like that. All right. Whoa. I guess that's still connected.
Weird.
That was the camera on my phone telling me that it's about to run out of battery. All right, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let me just get started. Let's see. We talked giveaways. My Gathering of the Juggalos documentary. Let's talk about that a little bit. Actually, let me see what I got. Oh, that's what I wanted to show y'all. This is the origin of the Steven emoji. This was last week on Monday, right after I finished HABS. If you guys wanted to know what the behind the scenes of the HABS setup looks like a little bit, this is a good look at it. So that's Steven just sitting there, like in the spot I was sitting, like a little goober. And something about this cracked me the fuck up. I think I posted it on Twitter, maybe in my stories and shit. But yeah, that's the origins of the Steve emoji right there. Also on Twitter, I gotta shout out Carnage, who is doing these amazing Rash the Sped Guy cartoons over there. This is the only one I can show you because all the other ones are rather explicit for different reasons. But I had to show you guys at least one of these and promote that you go to my Twitter and check some of these out because they're really fucking funny. He did a whole video of one of them using real audio from the Bash
Oh, that's
stream. Have you seen that?
no.
Oh, I gotta show you that one. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, shouts out to Carnage. My Gathering of the Juggalos documentary, Homies, is up now. Yesterday, I did an 8+ hour long premiere while I was at work because I figured I got up early to go to work and I was gonna hit the publish button right before going to work. And I was like, you know what? I should set it up like a fucking premiere so that way I can just chill in the chat all day at work and it will make my workday go by so fucking fast. And sure fuck enough, my workday went by like so fucking quick because of that. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to the live stream premiere. It's really more of a premiere than a live stream. I really appreciate y'all pulling up. We broke like 1,000 views before the shit was even like done and fully published. Granted, it's an 8-hour long video. Now, Cheese House pointed out in the premiere of the video that video is probably the longest Juggalo video on the internet. And I never even fucking thought of that before I uploaded it. Because unless there's like some weird 24-hour like sleeping stream or something out there with like 3 views.
Does that really count?
I mean, I feel like it doesn't. I feel like a stream doesn't count. I feel like it's got to be like an actual edited together video to count. So I think I have the longest Juggalo video on the internet. Definitely the longest Gathering video on the internet. It's got to be. I mean, it's just got to be. Yeah, my job's all right. It's all right, Stasher. It's not great. It's all right. Shouts out to Stasher. Pulling up. Even though I'm not sure if he likes me. Shouts out to you pulling up anyway, dog. Let's see. Yeah, let me know about the glitches. I think there's been less glitches tonight. I did change to a different USB hub. Okay, let's get right into Jay on Hannibal TV. Shouts out to, shit. Oh, man. I think it was Fago Warrior on Twitter. My bad if it wasn't you, if it was someone else. I think it was Fago Warrior hit me to this interview. Jay on a channel called Hannibal TV. So I'm going to break that down for you. And I think that's the order I had things, right? Oh, no, we're going to do this first. I'm going to do Shaggy Show stuff, and we're going to get into this. So if you didn't see the video, last Friday...
Get your ass out of my face.
Last Friday, we were shopping in Keene there, and Jinx sent me a text asking if I had seen this with this little image, and I hadn't seen that. This is a note that was on Instagram, brand new ICP LP, 25th annual Gathering of the Juggalos. So Jinx sent me that, and I did not see that. So I, after thinking about it for like 20 minutes, and I hadn't texted Violent J since like. Fuck. Before, I think it was October, maybe even before October. I haven't texted Violent J in a long time. So I decided, okay, this is probably worthy enough for me to bother the Duke of the Wicked. So I went and I sent him a text with that screenshot asking, what's the deal with this? Someone just sent me this. What's the deal with this? Can you tell me anything? And he said, no, nope. Well, I mean, I can actually tell you exactly. It's so fucking funny to me what he said. He says, none. Sorry. Nothing I'm willing to share. Obviously, it's the 6, but that's all I can say. How fucking funny is that? Oh, shit. Thank you, man. Super excited. And then he said Happy New Year because I said Happy New Year to him. So, seemingly confirming that the 6 Joker's card is indeed what he's talking about here. And then, I think this was the next day, he had this on his Insta note. The 6th approaches. Now, I'm talking about this because an interesting thing happened on the Shaggy Show. And I'm going to go ahead and get to that first before we break down all of the Shaggy Show. For the sake of... Oh, wait, I got to go to... It was this episode from yesterday. Easy E Jacket. Oh, let's see here. There we go. 24. Oops. There it is. All right. Okay. Let me put this boy over here to make that a little bit easier to watch. All right.
Like a couple bucks. All right.
Murder Mayhem Show asked the following.
Murder Mayhem Show. Violent J says new ICP album at the Gathering. The 6th? No, he didn't. And that's no. It's just that's a farce. That is not true whatsoever. If he said it, I don't know why he'd say that because it's not happening. It'd be impossible.
Yes.
Man, that'd be impossible to even make that date. Murder Mayhem Show also says Eazy's album Straight Up the Streets is
So that's Shaggy saying it would be impossible for it to be out by the Gathering. Now, we're gonna talk about the farewell tour a little bit tonight, and this interview I'm about to break down with Violent J, he talks about the farewell tour kicking off in May, I believe it was, or maybe this was the RVD. Maybe that was the RVD interview. It's one of those two wrestling interviews. Kicking off in May, and my thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and share my thinking. This is real purely speculation. This isn't factuation. This is real purely speculation type shit. My thinking is, Jay's thinking is, he starts recording now. Maybe he's already started recording now. They're definitely using Mikey Clark beats. The Deck the Jaws song that I'm gonna play you guys here in a second. Deck the Jaws is definitely a Mikey Clark beat. Actually, fuck it. Let's just do that right now. And I'll finish my thought. Because my thinking is they're already working, or Jay's already working, and the Shaggy parts, if you will, can be recorded in that 3-month period while they're on the bus. Because this is some more purely speculation. I don't know if anyone's ever confirmed this to me. But I always thought that they probably recorded the second Three-Headed Monster album on the bus while they were touring the first. Or around the same time period. That was my thinking. So I think Jay may be thinking finalizing the Joker's card, the 6th Joker's card of the second deck, while on tour with Shaggy, but he's maybe already laying the groundwork. Because y'all have to remember, Insane Clown Posse is essentially Violent J. I mean, let's be real. Violent J is the guy who's writing a lot of these songs. I mean, he used to write Shaggy's fucking verses for him. And I think he used to lay them down. I think he used to lay down scratch tracks, maybe before Shaggy would even rap his shit, on some Ice Cube and Eazy-E shit. We're going to be talking about Eazy-E in a little bit when we break down those Shaggy shows. But anyway, that's my thinking on that. Now, something else came out of this Jay on Hannibal thing. That makes me actually, I need to save that for the end, actually, this Jay on Hannibal thing, because he brings up this Evan Courageous Goldberg story. And apparently someone clipped it on Instagram and tagged Evan Courageous, and Evan Courageous called him a Marc. But I'm going to save that until the end. We'll do that at the end. And with all that Shaggy Show stuff, actually. Let's keep the show moving. And I'll do that wrap-up show stuff at the end. That's what I was going to do. I'm going to play you guys Deck the Jaws. All over the place tonight, y'all. I'm all over the place. Oh, and I got to show you guys Violent J's basket conspiracy. Oh, shit. Stuff's happening in the chat, and I'm missing it. Mr. E gifted a membership to Miss Jinx. Shouts out to Jinx. Thank you for gifting that membership. Mr. E gifted another membership up here to Indecent. I'm missing stuff in the chat. Talking my shit. Shouts out to Mr. E gifting that shit. That's dope. Alright. Let's play Deck the Jaws. Shouts out to Fago Lovers for uploading this so I didn't have to do it myself. I was about to buy this shit off of the fucking
It's
website.
Christmas time. ICP, once again, chipping you off with that fucking dope ass Christmas jam, motherfucker.
I know.
This has such an old clown vibe because it's Mikey Clark.
But I'll kill you anyway.
Jack the Jaws with fistful of fury. Kill a clown in the snow flurry. Jay Kringle with a new single, a jingle to make net host tingle. There Now they deck the jug.
Truth is, don't play in the North Pole. Deck the jug. You better pause. Don't trust the elves of Santa Claus. Deck the jug. Truth is, don't play in the North Pole. Deck the jug. You better pause. Don't trust the elves of Santa Claus. Deck the jug.
The North Pole is all liquor stores, strung out little kids and addicted whores. Santa Claus is a town drunk and the mayor, so we ain't got a prayer. Oh man.
I want to add real quick while I'm thinking of it. Now, I haven't heard past that first verse. I'm hearing the rest of the song for the first time, right? I did see people saying they're surprised there's no Shaggy on this song. Now, keep in mind what I just said. Essentially, the Insane Clown Posse is Violent J. You guys have to remember. This is a good example of that. This new song doesn't have any Shaggy. No Shaggy even screaming on it during the hook, which that's a spot where he could easily be interwoven into that shit. And it makes me wonder, look at that glitch, that was a fresh one. It makes me wonder what the fuck's going on with that. I'm going to get into that more in a little bit when I break down these recent Shaggy shows, especially when we get to the part, again, with that clip that I already played you. Now, let me continue the song.
Outdoors, you should not go, man. We got a domino snowman. Yo, and I ain't talking about the snow on the floor, man. I'm talking about cocaine. Sweatshop, toy shops, ran by an old cyclops with snipers in a skybox. To escape, that is all. You know what's up. Brain matter, splatters wall. Bitch is the kingpin on the west side. Succeeding, the rest who died. Hated by Santa. I used to ride long ago, but fell out over a hoe.
Now, my honest opinion, hearing that second verse, that was supposed to be Shaggy's verse, I think. I think the original plan was to have that second verse be Shaggy's verse, because the second verse, it's a good verse, but I can tell it's not as strong as the first verse.
Don't play in the North Pole. Deck the jug. You better pause. Don't trust the elves of Santa Claus. Deck the jug. Truth is, don't play in the North Pole. Deck the jug. You better pause. Don't trust the elves of Santa Claus. Deck the jug.
Oh, yeah. I won't lie, man. Santa sleigh is famous in Thailand. When a fat man pull up, cheers the horse, cause they know.
Ooh, I love this part.
Yeah, they getting paid tonight. Eat 25 hoes when he laid a pipe. And Miss Claus showed up.
That was Shaggy.
I heard the whole fuck Buck Bagwell. Stars get checked in the North Pole. Shit's out of control.
That's Shaggy.
Bankroll swole. Clothes get stolen. They getting praised.
So he did the screams on that part.
Fuck no, there needs no reason. Your brains in the snow, appeasing. The North Pole's a toilet bowl. Fuck Santa Claus. They deck the jug.
Truth is, they don't play in the North Pole. Deck the jug.
Well, that was still Jay. It was Shaggy in the background parts, though, doing the little overdub parts.
Don't trust the
There's like 2 or 3 of them.
Deck the jug.
That was all Jay actually doing the rapping.
In the North Pole. Deck the jug. You better pause. Don't trust the elves of Santa Claus. Deck the jug.
Yeah, that's Shaggy.
Deck the jug.
Those ho-ho-hos is Shaggy.
Walk around, come through the North Pole and get your ass
And that's Shaggy.
Deck the jug. Deck the jaws.
There is a source. Shaggy and Jay have both talked about writing verse. Shaggy not having written his verses back in the day. You can find clips of it. If I dig deep enough, you can find it on one of those Patreon shows or something. I know I've seen them talk about that before. Okay, now let's talk. What do I have next in the picture stack? First of all, oh, Gloom Unit. We're gonna talk about Gloom Unit in a little bit. You don't want none of that.
How old is it?
I just rolled it right before the stream. We'll save that for the music section because I still have some other stuff before we get to music. Even though I just played a fucking song. You haven't seen any of this because you've been sleeping through it. Oh, let me show you Jay's basket thing Fuck, there's two things I'm skipping over almost. The last like 2 or 3 episodes of HABS, y'all, there's been little things I've skipped over accidentally that I wanted to talk about. One of them is, I'm putting in the chat right now. Woo. I'm putting in the chat right now a link to Mikey Sears' GoFundMe. I'm going to put this in the chat again to help him and Sam get to Juggalo Ohio 3. If y'all would like to help out to get them out to Juggalo Ohio 3, this is for essentially travel to get them out there, literally the plane ride to get them out there. And, or if someone on the East Coast is willing to drive them, they're more than willing to pay gas and then some. I think they were offering like up to $300 to pay someone to drive them there and back. So yeah, hit up Mikey Sears on Twitter. There's the GoFundMe though, to help out Mikey. I'll talk about that again when we get to Juggalo Ohio. I want to show you guys. I've talked about this before, and it's so hard to find on the internet. So I wanted to show you guys this shit. I finally found footage of Violent J, the Violent J basket that he's always talking about, this anti-gravitational basket that he's always talking about, but this is so hard to find this video.
Where did you find it?
Jay shared it in his stories this week.
Because like,
Violent J shared this.
I've seen this on TV too.
Jay's there's a cleaner, there used to be a cleaner YouTube version of it. This is what he's talking about though. If you go and let's see, one of the last times he talked about it, go check out the video I did about Violent J and Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's talking about it in there, I believe. I would have put that shit in the video if I fucking had access to it then, but this is the first time I was able to see this shit since they did shit another one of those Patreon/Twitch streams. Yeah, they showed this before on, it's fucking crazy footage, right? Like, that's not CGI. Like, that really is a dude soaring in essentially a laundry basket. Now, I did see people saying there's, like, jets. And you can kind of see there is, like, jets or something on the underside. There's something on the underside of it. Look at it rotate, though. What the fuck, man? Like, if that's faked, it's really good. It's a really good fake. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that because we've talked about it on here so much, and I was so geeked that he fucking found it again. So shouts out to Violent J for putting that in his stories, and so I could show you all that again. I've been watching while you were sleeping Mr. Beast games on Amazon Prime.
That's whack.
I'll tell you what.
That's whack.
It's almost just like that the real life Squid Games reality show that we saw. It's almost just like that.
On Trisha's
I swear to God, it's so close.
Oscar said it was like that, but not good.
It's not as good, nearly as good. The first episode's pretty good. Second episode, it just starts falling off the more it's going into the show. I watched some of the 4th episode last night, and I don't know, I'm just not into it.
Lucy right now.
Where is she?
She's over there making biscuits.
Cat cam?
Yeah.
Should I try to cat cam?
You should see that.
Hold on. Let's see.
She's being so cute. Look at that biscuit, girl.
Girl, how's that look?
That looks great. Hi, Goose.
What's up, Lucy?
She's like, I'm hard at work. What you mean? I'm getting ready to feed the fam.
All right, going back. You want to switch it back?
I don't know how.
Ugh. Bam. So that's fun. That's fun. We got cat cam going. I'm really glad I figured out a way to do cat cam. I got to put like text over the screen that says like cat cam, like I did with Whoop Cam.
Lucy, that's so cute.
I did watch a little bit of AEW on Max. I'll talk about that briefly. I watched some Collision on oh fuck. I think AEW's on right now on Max. So I'm missing Dynamite. I probably will try to catch a little bit of Dynamite Might even watch the replay at work, actually. I'm trying to get back into watching some more mainstream wrestling, because mostly we watch indies, man. We watch JCW, GCW, the weird independent, what was it? We watched CZW recently. We were going to watch that Japanese deathmatch shit with Mickey Knuckles recently. Let's see. But, I mean, Collision was all right. It was a pretty good show. I really can't stop thinking about how AEW thinks, or how AEW just feels like WCW at this point, though. Every aspect of it makes it feel like WCW modern day. Let me talk about Raw on Netflix, though, because that's what we all really want to talk about. Raw debuted on Netflix this past Monday. You watched some of it. You fell the fuck asleep. You called Hulk Hogan coming out.
I sure did.
And I was like, no way.
Yeah, he's like, is Vince coming
no
on?
No way.
He was like,
Vince McMahon will come out before
and I was
Hulk
like,
Hogan.
no, I don't think Vince is coming out. But I was like, is Hulk Hogan gonna be on this? And you were like, nah. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like, and then he did when I was sleeping.
Yeah, he totally came out, got booed all the shit. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I would show a clip on here, but I realized that's incredibly foolish because WWE is really strict on anything that you show, so I'm not even going to try to show you guys it, but I wish I could show you it because it's best part of the show for me. That was the highlight of the whole fucking show for me. The other thing that really startled me is, I forget if it's in the opening, I think it's in the opening video promo. They say the words face and heel. And I also saw a lot of people reacting to the fact, I missed this part, they said shoot and work in a different part of that promo. Maybe, or in a different, maybe the Triple H promo, he said shoot and work or something.
You know, it's a different time where on reality shows they're breaking the fourth wall a lot more often. Producers on reality shows are like almost always filmed at some point in a season of a new reality show.
But it's also like, it's really shows it's the kickoff of a new era of WWE, WWF, because if you wrestling nerds, if you remember back at the beginning of the Attitude Era, a lot of people say the beginning of the Attitude Era is this promo that Vince McMahon does where a lot of people think that it's very passé, that promo, where he's talking about, I mean, it's a lot of people felt that was revealing of kayfabe. That was the too much pulling back of kayfabe back then when Vince did that promo. I feel like it's almost the modern version of that. And it really just illustrates how this is the kickoff of a new era of wrestling. The other thing that really illustrated that is Travis Scott, and me and Koski were talking about this. Shouts out to Koski. I see you in the chat. Shouts out to Koski for this thought, too.
He came out smoking, right?
Travis Scott came out smoking a blunt with Jey Uso. Which I didn't even realize how shocking that was until me and Koski were talking in text about that. And I realized, man, that's got to be the first time ever that a WWE wrestler, WWF wrestler, has walked to the ring smoking real marijuana, or anyone walking to the ring smoking real marijuana. It has to be.
Do they have cigarettes?
Big Show used to come out smoking cigarettes. Godfather used to come out smoking a cigar. My only thing was like, I don't know if Godfather maybe had weed in one of his cigars back in the day or something, because I know Godfather smoked mad blunts back in the day. But coming down to the ring, walking down to the ring, any performer, it's got to be the first time they're smoking weed walking to the ring. Obviously, Stone Cold drinking in the ring, throwing beer all around, all kinds of drinking shenanigans.
Cigarettes and beer is like 10 times worse for you than fucking weed is, so...
Yeah. So that's very interesting. I thought that was really interesting. Anyway, Hogan getting booed, damn near out of the building. I want to also talk about this. A lot of people are saying, and this is shocking to me. Some people don't even know why he got booed. That shit's crazy to me. Like, they don't know him dropping the N-bomb and shit, that's the reason I think he got booed, because I think there's still a stigma with him dropping the N-bomb, at least in the wrestling world.
Maybe, like, wanting to fuck your daughter and, like, fucking your best friend.
And that's the weird thing. Y'all got to remember, in that conversation when he says the N-bomb, he just had sex, and for some reason he's pillow talking with his best friend's wife about his daughter and like who she's dating. That's a little weird, right? That's the context of him dropping the N-bomb. You guys have to remember.
So, like, there's, like, several reasons why he could be getting...
Now, a lot of people are like, oh, it's because he endorsed Trump. That Undertaker came out. Undertaker had Trump on his podcast, apparently.
I think that's a side effect of all his other...
They cheered Undertaker.
But no, I'm saying him liking Trump is just a side effect of all his other shitty life choices.
But it's not just because of the Trump thing.
No,
it's
absolutely
because
not.
of other things. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's because of the lying. I think a lot of wrestling fans are hip to all the Hulkster bullshit lies at this point. Like, Andre died right after I slammed him, brother. It's the only time anyone ever slammed Andre, brother. All of that fucking bullshit. I think people are just sick of it. I mean, I know wrestling is essentially lying to the audience in a lot of ways, but
It's also playing a part.
it's also like, you have to be a decent person at the end of the day, too. You can't be
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it was in such bad taste. Fucking Macho Man's rolling in his fucking grave. Him bringing up Macho Man out there was in such bad taste, I thought, too. Anyway, that's about all my thoughts on Hogan getting booed. I loved it. Best part of the show. I'm looking forward to more WWE on Raw. I thought it was a really good show overall, though. Yeah, we did. This was not talked about on the Shaggy Show, and I don't know how. I'm going to send this to Justin after we talk about it, I think. Kim Jong-un has banned hot dogs in North Korea.
But this is my thought. This is my thought as an Asian American.
Cooking them is an act of treason.
Because in South Korea, in Japan, in the Philippines, okay, what do we eat so fucking much of?
Hot dogs.
Spam, dog.
Oh.
So, like, what I'm trying to find out is if you ban hot dogs, spam's kind of like in that
Really in between area.
category. It's really in that same category. So,
Do Koreans eat the spam like that too?
Fucking
They
right.
gotta.
Well, in South Korea, they definitely do.
Yeah. Interesting.
So,
Why though? Why? I want to know the why of it, and why treason. It seems
Do
like
you
an
think-
awfully steep
do you-
charge.
to be honest, I think 99%.
What did the hot dog do to Kim Jong-un?
I think that it really don't have to do nothing with other than the fact that he's like, he knows he can do dumb shit like that and just be like, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna ban fucking hot dogs.
Was he like dating a hot dog? What happened?
Who knows? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe he just is like, today I decided I'm gonna ban hot dogs. Tomorrow
Today?
I might
Tomorrow?
ban Kleenex.
My ban spam.
Well, that would be really stupid.
You think they revolt if they? You think revolution
I think
happens if they ban spam?
That's when they would overtake him.
That would be the uprising.
Yeah, fucking right.
Fuck. New study says that each cigarette takes away 20 minutes of your life.
Hell yeah.
Another new study that I saw this week says that alcohol is the third leading preventative cause of cancer, meaning something that you can choose to, you can prevent this from happening by not using it, type B, cause of cancer, and should have special warning labels on it saying that. Yeah.
That's lit.
Don't drink, don't smoke. Straight edge for life.
I'm gonna still smoke.
I guess I'll talk about this New Orleans New Year's attack a little bit, and I want to go into the CyberTruck thing. Both very strange events. The flag was folded up very oddly. I see a lot of conspiracy theorists talking about how the flag was folded up on the New Orleans tip there. The CyberTruck thing really exploded into a very bizarre conspiracy-fueled story, though. CyberTruck exploded in front of the Trump Hotel, obviously sending a message with that action. The guy people were saying the guy killed himself with a Desert Eagle, then not. I saw people with video evidence of the explosion showing that he was alive at the explosion. There was an alleged manifesto that was sent to this guy that was on the Sean Ryan podcast. I forget the name of the actual guy. I don't have it in my notes. But yeah, the very, very odd thing with him sending this whole manifesto saying that the drones that are being seen over New Jersey are Chinese anti-gravity propulsion devices.
Did I tell you that Cassidy
all kinds
saw
of
one
crazy
before
shit.
work?
Yeah, you did up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I talked about that on here actually.
I saw the video of it.
Trump wants to make Canada the 51st state.
Shut the fuck up!
Swear to
Oh
God.
my God!
And
Bro.
maybe Greenland the 52nd is what
Dog,
what I'm saying?
Shut up, dude!
Also says that he's going to pardon all the January 6th marks
Oh my God!
on the first day in office, even the ones that were violent. Which I don't really care that much about that. Asking all of Canada to be our 51st state is fucking fresh though. That shit is fucking crazy. You gotta appreciate the insanity of that. Let me see if this opens in Safari. I have an awesome clip from New Year's Eve on CNN, which is we watched the ball drop.
Stupid. Shit's fucking stupid, dog.
This is not stupid. This is fresh.
Done LSD. What's the most conventional place that you've done LSD?
Right now?
Right now?
This one, the helicopter over
Oh my
right
God.
here. Yeah.
Please. Oh my God. Hold on. Please tell me
I'm not even lying.
you're tripping right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's like a
wow. Okay.
This is
It's like a
so
light
fresh.
trip.
This was right before we came
Wow.
in
A
on
light
this
trip.
list.
Wow.
How do we look to you? As weird as we do in real life, or weirder?
I don't even, all I see is this camera. I don't even see you guys. They won't let me look at the screen, so I have no idea what you guys look like.
Oh,
So.
you can picture us.
Then
You
let's
can
send me the
picture
text.
us.
Show me that for a minute. Show me that
Should
for a
tip you
minute.
off. Ooh, it's late.
Oh, you guys look
Tuesday.
beautiful.
Okay.
your
Of
shirt.
course we do. Yeah.
If you guys didn't hear that just now, it's Emily's mom's birthday. She just realized it is 8:21 p.m. right now. For those that are watching the replay, yeah, you getting that in? You getting that in? Send her a cake.
No, I'm gonna send. Oh my
Send her a
God.
picture of a cake.
Stop. No.
Happy
She'll be
birthday,
like,
Ma.
"Fuck
Thinking
you."
of you.
No, I'm gonna send her a picture of me as a baby.
8:30.
She loves pictures of me as a baby, and I'll just make her shut the fuck up.
Oh,
And she'll
shit.
be like, "Oh, look how cute she was." She's not even gonna realize she. I didn't say shit to her. All day.
Can your mom vote? Your mom can't vote,
Fuck
right?
no! No, she can't fucking vote for a plethora of reasons.
She would vote for Trump, though.
Fucking, you're
100 she would've-
goddamn right.
She wishes she could vote for Trump.
Are you kidding me? Remember when we were trying to hide my dad's MAGA hat?
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
He's so.
Um, I wanted to MP'd with another one. Happy birthday, Emily's mom. Shouts out to MP. You just got another entrant, dog. I think
How old is she? She like 66,
MP'd.
67. I don't fucking.
Why are you asking me?
I didn't even know it was her damn birthday.
Oh, shouts out to your sister hooking you up.
She really is the best because when, like I said, we were FaceTiming the other day and she just hung up on my ass and I was like, what the fuck? It's because my mom was there.
So yeah, I just really quick want to talk about this Idea book. If you guys don't know who Idea is, he's a really fresh emo rapper. Maybe that's doing him a disservice. Battle rapper / nerd rapper, and not really like nerdcore, but yeah, definitely nerdy in a way. Idea's a really interesting individual, and I was thinking about him just the other day, and then I saw this pop up on my feed, so I wanted to talk about Idea real quick. Idea's a really interesting example in the rap game of someone who was like really evolving right before they died. There's two of those that come to mind really for me, and it's Idea and Camoteo. Camoteo is someone who was evolving incredibly right before he passed away. In the Weatherman crew, he was with LP and Cage and all them. I saw him live right before, like a year before he passed, and he was on some like experimental punk rock shit. It was like amazing. He was gonna blow up. He was gonna be huge. He was gonna be a superstar. But he died before he could even finish recording that record from cancer, and that was really fucking sad. Idea is someone who was also evolving musically quite a bit. If you listen to the Idea and Abilities records alone, you'll hear such an evolution just in his rapping style. A lot of people don't realize Idea was doing like other like more, I guess you could say like grunge style music. He had like a whole band and I think solo project where he was like essentially singing like grunge songs and like almost like guitar songs and shit. But yeah, rest in peace to Idea. Idea's the shit. And yeah, support this this little poetry book gimmick that they're putting out. Let me take my face off so you can see where it is.
Come here, Preston. Hi, my honey baby boy.
Idea_book on Instagram. You can find more info, excuse me, about the Idea book.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, rest in peace to Idea. Rest in peace to Camel Tail for sure. One of the things I wanted to talk about last time, there's a Drake freestyle where he apparently bragged about suing Kendrick that came out. Am I hearing that correct? I haven't heard the freestyle. But also I wanted to talk about last time, Kendrick is doing a tour, right? And he was hitting Toronto. Mm-hmm. And Drake was going to try to do the petty rap beef thing of buying all the seats on the I think he bought all the floor seats. I think he bought all the general admission floor seats. Essentially, he wanted to make it look empty in there for Kendrick on his big Toronto takeover night. Hey, we got Preston in the chat. You can see his tail getting a little bit better, by the way. Looks like a little rat tail still a little bit, but he's getting better. His big, beautiful tail will grow back in time.
He's such a mama's boy. Look at this guy.
But yeah, Kendrick fought back, though. Kendrick made the whole concert free. So, essentially meaning they let as many people in as building capacity will allow, because now it's not about the profit anymore. And if there's no one on the floor because some douchebag named Drake bought the seats and it got returned to him, he got the charge back on his American Express or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that means once again Kendrick wins.
What are you doing, puppy?
Did you see Lardy B has an OnlyFans?
Yeah, she said it's popping.
Yeah, second day of Lardy B's OnlyFans. If you want to see Lardy B, go check out Lardy B's OnlyFans. Shouts out to Lardy B. Backseat Boys have a new t-shirt, and they also dropped their vlog series Trip TV Season 2, Episode 3. Go check that out on their YouTube. Some Violent J cameos going on in there. I want to show you the Backseat Boys shirt while we're talking Backseat Boys. This is on the vault right now.
He headbutted me.
I think this just dropped. Go support the Backseat Boys. Those are some good dudes. Preston's being an adorable little baby right now.
Look at him, look at him. Oh.
We gotta get a picture of Preston when his tail comes back in full form.
I have plenty.
You can use one of them.
Yeah.
We need like full body pictures of the cat, so look for like full body ones.
I'll do it later.
Yeah, not right now. Yeah, man, I gotta get into the music stuff now. I think we're all caught up. Yes. Talked about that. All right. Gloomunit.com is a website, as Frankie Goldie would say. Mo Heavy, Come Heavy, Volume 2, coming out January 17th. Go get your pre-orders in. It's just over a week away. I think like 8-9 days or whatever. So yeah, go get your pre-orders in. Excited to hear this. We also got some other Jug-related music. My homie Kosuke dropped his album last Friday. Go listen to that if you haven't. Yeah, man, go run up the video for Planet Death. Kosuke, I need CD copies of this to send out in these giveaways. Okay? We need ultraviolent CD copies, okay? Yeah, I hope you guys have listened to this. I am on a song called Crimson Mask. I think we're going to try to shoot a video for Crimson Mask. I had a really cool idea the other day when I was recording this song about how to do a video for Crimson Mask that I think I want to try to pull off. Because if I can pull it off right, I think it would come off really fucking dope and give it like a really cool effect. Koski knows what I'm talking about because I already talked to him about it. Also, the homie Odious just dropped a single called Burning Coal. His album Stuntman comes out February 2nd. Yes, February 2nd. Stuntman drops. Go check out my homie Odious's album. I'm on a song called I Just Wanna, I think is what we called that song. Go check that out. Death Plus has a new single, Dying But I Feel Great, with a music video by Strife. Go run that up. Will Gates has dropped a new music video for These Hoes Still Pontificating About My Pecker. Will dropped a video for that. PG-17 is out now. Go stream that. All right. What else do we got? What else we got? Preston is just slicing her up. All right, that's when we get to the wrestling stuff. All right. I think this drop may have came and went, but I want to show you guys this anyway. LazyCrazyClothing.com. And he teased that there's a new mega drop tomorrow. He teased this shirt.
Where's all the girl stuff you've been promising?
I know. He really needs to come back with that girl stuff. He dropped the ball with that girl stuff. Don't cry. He said he was doing an all-girls drop. That never happened.
And then he asked if you wanted matching one with the boys.
Yeah, I know, right? Don't cry yet. It's only going to get worse. New release tomorrow at noon. My favorite mega print yet is releasing tomorrow. Much love. So his favorite mega print ever coming out tomorrow. By the way, I love the mega prints. That's like the all over, like a million different characters all over the shit prints. The last one was really psychedelic. He did some of that for Lost Lands, actually. By the way, Lost Lands goes on sale September. What the fuck?
It's in September.
It's in September.
January 17th.
Goes on sale January 17th. Same day, Mo Heavy.
I'm probably going to order them when I'm getting ready for work because it's going to be like 3 o'clock in the morning.
You want to make sure you get in. It's
Oh,
not going to sell out immediately, but...
They might not be doing it until like 9 or 10 a.m. We'll see.
We'll get it in there. We'll get it in there.
Well, I don't know if they're doing the $50 only for the first day. The $50 down payment. We'll see.
Yeah, Humble Kosuke Odious Album 2025. We're gonna try to, man. We're cooking on a couple of songs right now for that.
Preston, I wish you would just like chill on a baby.
We need to do the Humble and Kosuke project, and then like do the Humble Odious project. Do like the Kosuke Will Gates Odious project. We need to do like really fun and weird combinations of all of us. I was thinking the other day. I also have another group idea that I want to run by people, but I don't want to run by people too publicly because motherfuckers gonna steal that idea. I just know it. It's happened a couple of times on here now. I gotta be careful what I say on here. Ouija has started a new workout routine. A pretty intensive workout routine of him doing lots of push-ups and sit-ups and going for runs, listening to his beats while he's running and coming back and recording, and then doing more push-ups in the night, I think, before he relaxes and shit, and saying that he does not eat at all after 9 p.m. What is it? And if I think it was even he looks in the fridge, he'd be doing push-ups. I think that was the whole post. I couldn't find the whole post. I know I saw it earlier this week though. Shouts out to Ouija Mac, getting in good shape and shit. That's the kind of tip I need to get on. Kosuke going to the gym and shit. Kosuke going to the gym and shit. Kosuke gonna make me get a gym membership.
Be a fat fuck for life.
You want to get one?
Hell no, I don't want no
24-hour gym?
Fuck no, I don't want no goddamn gym membership.
And get up and go to the gym before you go to work?
Fuck no. That's baloney. Not happening.
Bull-oney.
No fucking way, bro.
Jay and JCW were at Memphis Wrestling this past weekend as well. They did a whole bunch of posts. I think we talked about that last time on here. Maybe we didn't even talk about that on here, but Jay got some love from a couple of different people in the pro wrestling world for bringing, as many fans as he did to that Memphis wrestling show. He brought a lot of fans to this local wrestling show that wouldn't have gone to that product, and probably will have a couple of returning fans because of that. It's stuff like that that's going to start word of mouth around the wrestling biz and change the perception of JCW, I think. because that'll get more people talking about it being like more than just, you know, almost parody comedy wrestling. It's actual, just a straight up wrestling promotion. JCW also uploaded to Psychopathic Records YouTube a JCW year-end award show gimmick that I have not seen yet, so I can't really tell you much about that. I have to sit down and take notes about that still.
Preston, my back hurts.
And of course, January 19th, Jay will be at the GCW Hammerstein Ballroom show in New York City. Kosuke and Odious will be in attendance for that shit, so if you see Kosuke or Odious, make sure you say what up to them. Tell them, if you see them though, tell them that Humble Among sent you. Make sure you say that to them, because honestly, I should fucking be there too. God damn it, I fucking dropped the ball by not going to this shit. Now I'm really regretting it because Jay is showing up, and I think JCW wrestlers also showing up to this shit. Purely speculation type beat, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. All right. Who would have thought Wes is so on point with this? He's probably right with this too. Who would have thought that we'd see the day that Jay was more loved by wrestling fans than Hogan? Damn, dog. That's so on point. No, from holding the big boy. I guess I'll save that for when we get there. I have something to add when we get there. Juggalo Weekend going down February 14th and 15th. I'm going to tell you guys in a little bit with this clip from Shaggy from last week how the drop for the full lineup is coming, it seems. Shaggy said the drop was finalized in the clip that I'm going to play you guys here in a second. Now also with DCG Con, the whole DCG Con of it all, it got moved to this Sturbridge Host Hotel, which is like 22 miles away. They're doing shuttles to and fro Worcester to the Sturbridge Host Hotel throughout the day, but that's definitely a little bit of a bone, it being that far away when it was supposed to be like right across the street. Now, if you want to be a vendor or host an event at DCG Con, you can hit up Jump Steady on his flip phone. Well, his email that, I mean, he probably can't even get email notifications on his flip phone, but hit up his email, info at juggalogathering.com. Send an email to that if you have an idea to run an event at DCG Con, a gaming event or something, or if you want to be a vendor.
If Jump Steady got a flip phone.
Yes. We got,
remember that one
my
time,
favorite subject.
You remember that one time when I emailed him?
Yeah.
That mug emailed me back in like 3 minutes.
Interesting. Maybe he just happened to be on the fucking computer right when it came in, checking emails.
Maybe. I don't know.
I bet he was on the computer right then. I think he was on the computer probably right then, checking emails.
Preston, my back hurts, bro.
Because there's no way his flip phone got email on it. I remember when I had a flip phone, you did not have email on that bitch.
I had a flip phone where I could download data. I had to pay.
Maybe he's got a slightly fancier flip phone.
Listen, in like 2010, I had a fucking flip phone. It was like maybe 2009, 2010.
Someone needs to convince him. Someone needs to convince him to get those like fucking fold in half like Samsung phones.
Preston,
that like
you're a big boy.
That old fella I used to work with had that he was really proud of. I think Jump Steady would be equally as proud of his flip smartphone. He calls them all smartphones too. That's the funny thing, I guess. That's what Shaggy was saying on the Shaggy Show. Anyway, Shaggy says the lineup is finalized. We're gonna get that in a second. Jay teasing the 6 at the Gathering. We talked about that. ICP at Bonnaroo. Let's do that real quick before we start breaking down all this shit. And you can probably run away and avoid all the boringness of the Shaggy Show breakdown stuff. Because this is the last thing. But this is fucking surprising, man. I'll be honest. I was surprised by this one. ICP at Bonnaroo.
That is weird.
And look, they're one of the main names
let me
on
see
Thursday.
Luke Combs Don't know who that is. Well, I know
Tyler headlines the second
Don
night.
Dollar, don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. ICP is the only one on this
A
lineup.
lot of mainstream. Hosier.
I don't know who any of these people are. Oh, Hey Nothing. I know Hey Nothing. Tyler, John Summit, Glass Animals. Okay, so this is the better one. Tipper Goose. Don't know who the. Oh my God, Rainbow Kitten Surprise.
Fucking Megadeth. Tape B.
Slightly Stupid of the Trees.
Yeah, so there's JPEG.
Tape B, which you just said. Oh my God. Enzo Levity. Oh my God. The Wubs. Alienated.
Yeah, there's some more whoops.
Alienated.
Did you see
is still
Avril
a
there?
thing? Oh my God.
Avril's on.
Okay, somebody take her name and take Justice. Who the fuck are you? Go to
RL Crime.
Mount Joy, which is like old.
Modest Mouse. Oh shit.
So Mount Joy is like one of the original like wubby dubsteps ever. Oh my God.
Dog, I would actually be so hyped to see Modest Mouse. I fucking love Modest
Crank
Mouse.
That, which I was not too pleased with when we saw him in Lost Lands. Destroy Boys! That's that.
I thought you were about to punch me.
No, that's that all girls punk band that I listen to. You know the one that I listen to all the time.
Oh yeah. You hella bumped them.
Yes. LSZ, which is LS Dream and Closey collab fusion.
Hey, whoop whoop, Grim the Kid. Shouts out to Grim the Kid.
That's wild.
Me and Grim the Kid got a song coming real soon. I just heard the finalized version of that shit. That shit sounds tight as fuck. So stay tuned for that. Me and Grim the Kid got a really dope song coming.
Taffy said, I guess you gotta come to Tennessee, but I'm not going to Bonnaroo.
Yeah, I don't know about going to Bonnaroo, dog.
Listen,
We are trying to maybe go to the Float, perhaps. I was in talks with someone about maybe getting me out for the Float for something on the when we did the premiere. Yeah, Shape said he was going to talk to some people about perhaps getting me out to the Float this year, so we might go Float this year.
Duncan is gonna be so happy about my 3 vacations.
Hey, we can set that up to be only there for a couple of days or something. It's only like 2 days.
Okay, yeah.
So you could set that up to.
True. I'm only.
You got vacation days now too.
Yeah, so I took vacation for the gathering and for Juggalo, Ohio. I have not taken Lost Lands vacation, which I should do now that I have the date.
Hell yeah, Taffy said. I thought you guys said you were going to the Float.
I love Avril Lavigne. Oh my God,
Joe, you have no idea.
Yep.
She loves Avril so much. Maybe you do. You do have an idea actually. What am I talking about?
Literally,
You definitely have an idea.
Literally, I mean, Complicated was like the first like CD that like I ever like had that was like mine, and like I literally got it, and like I was like just like a cute little girl, and then the next day like I had my mom like take me to go get highlights, and my bangs were like this, and then I was wearing like cargo shorts, and I got bangles, and I thought it was like so punk rock.
Frankie says he's throwing some great events this year. If you want to, hell yeah, Frankie! I've been waiting for you to ask me to be on one of them shits. Yeah, I'm down. I'm helly down. I actually, there's something I could. Actually, I shouldn't even talk about it. Never mind. That song I just recorded, the Vegas aspect of it might, some Vegas aspect of that shit might come in handy. Anyway. Shaggy Show stuff. I guess let's do Shaggy Show stuff, and then I'll break down that Violent J interview. I'm trying to do less Shaggy Show notes and seem less like a serial killer on here, but there's still quite a bit. So let's go. Shaggy Show from New Year's Eve. They ended up doing a New Year's Eve stream after all. Starts with Shaggy with a wig on. Manny has returned. Shaggy ponders if he will regret getting a Bar S hot dog tattoo one of these days.
Don't show King Jong-un.
And that I gotta send Justin a message to let him know that they need to talk about that shit tomorrow, because it's amazing they didn't talk about that on the show. I was expecting that shit yesterday. Shaggy can't stop cursing as a New Year's resolution. They talk about Australia, New Year's resolution bingo. Manny talks guns. Manny got guns for Christmas. I think one of Manny's New Year's resolutions was getting less guns this year. Which is that's a wild New Year's resolution.
Wow.
Shaggy might try to get some of his charges expunged from his record as a New Year's resolution. Shaggy used to take mushrooms back in the day, but has never tried acid. Shaggy talks about their neglected pet rabbits back in the day. Shaggy sent Renee to walk on thin ice and confront coyotes recently. Was that recently, or is that what? I can't remember if that was a recent story or an older story, but he definitely sent Renee out into the cold to walk on thin ice and confront some coyotes.
That's
I might be exaggerating / playing around with that story a little bit. Purely speculation.
My dough is proof.
All right.
I love all of you.
Love you.
Love you.
All right.
You said the gnocchis for dinner?
Yeah, do the pasta gimmick.
I'm gonna go make raspberry cheese danishes and gnocchi now.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna get me looking like Dave Blunts. I'm gonna bring this couch on tour with me or something.
Do you remember when my mom? Oh my God, she's so fucking rude. When she was like, Emily, are you like cooking a lot? And I was like, yeah. Why? She goes, he was so fit when you met him. I was like, that's rude.
She did say that last Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, she's so rude.
Only 70-something days until Juggalo Ohio 3. Whoop, whoop, and love to all the family. Hey, shouts out to Joe.
Oh, shit balls.
Shouts out to Joe.
Besito, besito, are you going to come bother me in the kitchen?
Joe, you are now entered. Whether you like it or not, you're entered in.
Oh, we love Joe.
Joe, hit me up. I'm gonna send you some rare CDs, dog. Even if you don't win this fucking shit, I'm gonna send you some rare ass shit.
Who was it that I was sending titty tape to? Oh, Ash.
You were gonna send your titty tape?
You don't remember that whole fucking thing?
I don't remember my own show. We talked about this. I don't remember anything that goes on here.
You're the king of the jungle. You're beast kiwi man. Okay, love you.
Love you.
Oh,
He's so ready to follow you.
I know, look at him.
He is just ready to go.
Look at him.
He's literally just he's just ready to follow.
Are we going? Come on.
She's leading the way, dog. Oh, are you staying?
Alright, bye.
Yeah, you know where you want to go. All right.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Emily, for joining me. All right, now we got to finish up these notes. Okay, hell yeah, Joe. Let's do that shit. I had a lot of weird releases, dog. You got all the Xmas tape CDs, so you got a big haul of them already by getting all them shits. Anyway, fuck, I forgot my spot because I had to go up in the notes again. Just talking to Preston out there. They talk about Christmas for a little while, Juggalo Weekend, DCG Con getting moved. He does say there will be 3 shirts available at Juggalo Weekend from Shaggy drawing type shirts, I'm assured. Shaggy denies ever headlining at Diddy parties. The Insane Clown Posse ever headlining at Diddy parties. He denies it. Justin jokes about a lot of things in this episode, but they all keep bombing. LNH was an abbreviation for long netting hairs back in the day. They would just use the abbreviation LNH while on the road and shit. They do the national days, which I did not take notes for. You're welcome. Shaggy questions how much longer they will do this bit on the show. Good question. Manny wants to wrestle one more time as a retirement match. Please be careful, Manny. You got the cert. Make sure you wait till you're healed, dog. I know I don't got to tell you that, but make sure you wait till you're healed before you get in that ring. Shaggy says he will commentate if he does, which I thought was an odd statement because Shaggy's been saying he don't do the commentary stuff on JCW because he'd be too tempted to get in that ring. I do find that odd that he said that he would do it for Manny, though. Then they look at a best to worst quality fast food chicken listicle. So I guess that was all the chicken that you can buy at different fast food restaurants. January 2nd, Thursday, the next Shaggy show They're talking about how they need to get a new streaming computer, how this computer has been through a lot. It's been in a car accident. It's the same computer that they've been streaming on since Shaggy and the Creep Show, which is actually insane for it to be that old. They definitely... I've gone through a computer since then, for sure. I need to update this computer, probably, it's seeming like. I need to go to a third computer. So since then, they've gone to 0 computers on that show. That's crazy. Because honestly, I started probably a little bit after Shaggy and the Creep. I started streaming. They're trying to get to level 20 on the hype train now. I think it unlocks something special for them. Manny's all spun out off of the opiates in this episode. I think I might have some clips of that. But yeah, check out this episode if you want to see Manny all spun the fuck out off the opiates. Shaggy gives spun out on opiates advice. Take Tylenol with it. Hardware Wars, a Star Wars parody trailer they look up. That's some old school shit. I think it was actually in the 70s. I've never seen that. Shaggy Show entering its 3rd year soon. Someone says Manny looks like he's related to drummer Nicholas Barker. Manny says he looks like Davey Scorsese, Nicholas Barker. Justin and his friends wrote a rap song on New Year's at their little New Year's get-together there. Shaggy watched TV. Shaggy didn't like the girl singing John Lennon on CNN. That's the same bitch that we saw singing Imagine on John Lennon Imagine on the on New Year's there. We're definitely commentating on that a little bit. Fucking 50 Cent also on New Year's was a trip. We were having a lot of fun talking about / making fun of 50 Cent on New Year's. So shouts out to 50. They look up a clip. This is really weird. They look up a clip of Chuck Berry giving Yoko Ono weird looks while performing with John Lennon, which is a pretty legendary clip. Shaggy reminds us that Chuck Berry liked to poop on bitches. They talk about their New Year's bingo a little bit. Not sure how that's supposed to play out. I guess as you accomplish your New Year's resolutions, you get one of the bingo spots, but I don't know how you, I guess you got to set goals with some of this stuff. Like if it's a weight loss thing, they got to set like a specific goal, I would imagine, to get the bingo spot. Anyway, Shaggy says it's hang on die and not they all die on the song Tilt-A-Whirl, which I got to listen to it again. I haven't had a chance to listen to it again, but I always thought it was They All Die. It sounds like They All Die to me. Hang on die. You guys know the part I'm talking about in the breakdown hook, I guess towards the end there. You guys know what I'm talking about. Shaggy doesn't know where the Psychopathic Records and Insane Clown Posse YouTube plaques are. Shaggy said that they had a meeting the other day about Juggalo Weekend. This is the part where I was talking about with the lineup. How the lineup is finalized, according to one Shaggy 2 Dope. But who also claims
about Juggalo Weekend today. See, got the lineup ready to...
Oh, hold on, a little bit further back.
Yeah? That fuck?
Yeah, that fuck. You know, let's just get it out the way right quick. Wait, do we got anything we want to plug? I mean, Juggalo Weekend, but I can't really say much about that. I just had a meeting about Juggalo Weekend today. See, got the lineup ready to go. Yeah, see. Got the lineup ready to go. Yeah, but... It's dope. See? It's fucking dope.
I guess we can, well, we have the store still, and it looks like the Psychopathic Vault still has their Christmas items up.
Okay, well, we don't.
That's true, we do not. But
Hey,
we
welcome
still
back,
have
MP.
Team Chevelle.
I do, but I don't. I do on Psychopathic Vault, but I don't on the ShaggyShow.com.
Okay, I think I have a couple more things from this episode. Notice I didn't have anything in the last one. Shaggy got his shoes from that weird, sketchy Instagram store that he ordered them from. They do RIPs. They talk about Stephen King cat movies for a little bit. Sleepwalkers and Cat's Eye. If you've never seen those, they're both pretty fresh for different reasons. Sleepwalkers is kind of hilarious. Cat's Eye is kind of just like an interesting 80s horror anthology movie with a really weird story at the end with little tiny troll men trying to attack a cat, I think. It's been years since I've seen Cat's Eye. Both of them are pretty fresh, though, in my memory. Sleepwalkers is fucking crazy, though, if you've never seen that. That's a weird and crazy movie. Having trouble publishing the Care Bear t-shirt on the website. So that one might be rare now. They look up a recent picture of Jimmy Carter and make fun of him. Rest in peace to Jimmy Carter. Shaggy quotes 2 short lyrics about Nancy Reagan. More fuel for the Shaggy killed someone conspiracy theories. This is on I think this was on the iceberg I did fucking a while back. Which, by the way, I need to do another iceberg. I need to do a proper iceberg. That's one of my projects I really need to work on. 114.10.
I ain't kill nobody. Fuck. I just got a little high.
Nick in the YouTube chat just asked Shaggy, have you killed anyone?
No, not by driving that I know of.
Yeah. Not by driving that you know.
Well, I mean, there's this guy named Fella.
Exactly.
Well, fella had a wooden board one time.
Well, let's not talk about that no more.
What's Fella?
You guys can watch that on YouTube.
I've never killed nobody that I'm aware of. I've never, well, fuck.
See, you can't say that either. Just stop while you're ahead, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Stay
now.
on the oof
I'm gonna
thing.
just shut the fuck up.
What's he talking about? What's he talking about with Fella?
Oh,
though?
how weird. Look at this. 28 minutes ago, Lauren F. just said, haven't heard any stories about Fella in a while. Wasn't I just talking about how weird shit like that is today? How the fucking,
Anyway, what is Fella? That's my question. I don't remember that reference. I don't remember that fucking reference. Someone who knows the Shaggy Show and Keegan and the Creep and Keegan the Creep and all that shit. Shaggy and the Creep. God damn it. Keegan and the Creep. Shaggy screwed a madame in Virginia Beach once. They watch a trailer for The Alien Factor, a 1978 movie. Says he has more for next time, but then next time they never watch any more trailers. This is from yesterday. This is from yesterday. Opens with Shaggy eating paschetti. Manny gives Shaggy a late Christmas present. This Eazy-E jacket.
a farce. That is not true whatsoever.
Let's see, the timestamp for that is...
What? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Merry Christmas, brother. Sorry it didn't come in time.
What are you talking about?
I was just like,
It is on time. It's right on time.
you got to try it on, though, because I got one.
It's Chinese. You gotta fucking get the big sizes.
Well, I did. I had to go with 7, bro. I had to go with 7XL, and I'm over here thinking it's going to be like super.
7XL. Manny had to go with 7XL because it's Chinese. He refrains from using any problematic accents, so don't worry. You know I would show you if he did. Got a jacket for Jay, too. He doesn't say what he got Jay, obviously, because it's not here yet. Renee says Shaggy last manscaped 2 months ago. Renee is on the stream with them, by the way. Some more cartoon shirts will be going up on the shaggyshow.com by the end of the week. Renee apologizes for Shaggy and says that he will do better. 16. Rozelle asked Shaggy about Fahrenheit 451. And Shaggy, oh yeah, this was a good moment. This was good.
But maybe I'm disagreeing.
Yeah, fucking. So it's still 1 year, 11 months, and a couple days.
I feel like people in chat will know better than we do.
I'm sure. Raziel, remember Fahrenheit 451? The book or movie? Yeah, good shit. Was that Roger Ebert guy? What's his name? The guy that did Columbine documentary? What's his name? Fucking Roger Ebert.
Roger Moore, right?
Roger Moore? Is that it?
The dude from
Michael Moore.
Michael Moore.
There we go. Is that what that was? Fahrenheit 451? That was Fahrenheit 9/11, wasn't it?
No, it
I don't know.
represents a future American society where books have been outlawed and blank. Dot. Continues. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Was it a documentary or a movie?
I'm looking at a book.
It says the book or movie.
Ah.
Yeah, good shit. It says. Is it? I'll watch.
Yeah, it's a good book. It's a really good book. I've never even seen the movie, but it's a great book. Shaggy says he doesn't read fiction books. Shaggy doesn't like Michael B. Jordan either. Shaggy's biological dad was called Purple Dave because he had a purple birthmark on half of his face, which is a weird one. I've never. I mean, he must have talked about this before on something. I just do not remember that at all. And it feels like something that's so bizarre it would have stuck out in my brain, but maybe not. Once again, Murder Mayhem Show asks about the 6 Jokers card at the gathering dropping, and Shaggy is surprised. I'll play you guys that again. If you didn't see it earlier, I'll play it again.
Is the sandwich? Whoop whoop.
I'll shoot you in the face.
Steve Z. Yeah. Just stopping by to drop like a couple bucks.
All right.
Murder Mayhem Show. Violent J says new ICP album at the Gathering. The 6th? No, he didn't. And that's no. That's a farce. That is not true whatsoever. If he said it, I don't know why he'd say that because it's not happening. It'd be impossible.
Yes.
Man, that'd be impossible to even make that date. Murder Mayhem Show also says Eazy's album Straight Up the Streets is underrated. Yes, it is.
We got Steven.
So is Home of the...
We got Steven in the place to be. Oh. Wicked Widget member for 20 months, sending mad Wicked Clown love to all my family in here. Whoop, whoop. Shouts out to Don, a.k.a. Wicked Widget Production, member for 20 months of the Alienated. Yeah, shouts out to everybody dropping the Steve emojis. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's most definitely what's up. Drop them Steve emojis. The little rat. Looks like a little rat to me in the chat. Little tiny rat, Steven. All right. Now, farewell tour stuff. First of 2. I think we got more clips from that of that when we get to Jay here. Oh yeah, Shaggy also says he might write a book later in life, but not now. He had a book deal once, but it fell through. But let's talk about the tour. A little bit more.
Somebody had asked, is there any upcoming Shaggy 2 Dope tours?
No!
In the works?
No! There is not. ICP's touring this year.
Ooh.
That's already a known thing.
Well, yeah.
So no. We'll see what happens at a different later time. All right. What else do we have to plug?
We got lots of stuff.
Juggalo Weekend.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
There
Right.
you go.
Yeah. Hey, man, stop stepping on stuff.
Okay. Now, what else do we have here? A little bit more. Juggalo Weekend in Worcester. Renee seems a little concerned about the weather. National days. Shaggy doesn't have his hearing aids in, so he can't hear shit. It's bobblehead days, so Shaggy attempts to make his own bobblehead out of a Kurt Angle action figure. This stream cuts to black, and they have to restart. A second stream. Once again, I think they have to replace the computer over there on the Shaggy Show. Renee presses Shaggy about the tour. Might start in June and not May. So we got some more tour stuff here. Farewell tour. Seems like some confusion in the Two Dope household about when it starts and ends. Which makes you have to question, how much does Shaggy know about how far Jay might be along with the 6th even? I don't know.
Finding new awesome-ass fucking restaurants to eat at.
Wait, where are you going?
New awesome-ass restaurants?
Renee was not listening.
On the
Like
it was
it's US.
Europe.
That's not right now.
Wait, what's right now?
U.S.
When?
It was gonna be May, but now it's June. Remember?
Hey, shouts out to the 66 in here.
Because
Make sure you hit like and
it
subscribe
got-
It
to
was
me.
supposed to be July, and for some reason you said June. Remember? Because it was supposed to be done in July.
Yeah,
No, I was
No.
supposed to be done in June.
yeah.
Yeah. But
But
I'm
that-
not.
Right, that's how it's done.
Supposed to be done in June, saying it starts in June. Jay says it
Thanks, my
starts in
school,
May.
for not approving my clinical location site.
Yeah, school
time.
fuckers.
So I just
And Renee won't be able to be on the tour, it seems, is like what she's a little upset about there. Shaggy asks why crackheads have phones. Obama phone. Shaggy says farts are shits honking for the right of way. Passing gas day is one of the national days, should be fart day. Canada tour info soon, Shaggy teases. Probably relating to the farewell tour, I would assume. Shaggy doesn't know why Hogan got booed. And I need to talk about that for a bit. There's a Peacock documentary about Diddy coming out on January 14th. Shaggy's excited about. Holy shit, MP just gifted 20 Humble Among Alienated memberships. Y'all just got blessed. Even some haters just got blessed. Some haters and lovers got blessed. Oh, I hope we outed some haters in here. That'd be so fresh. Bizarre 17, Juglander, Apparition. Oh, holy shit, it's going by fast. Apparition Paranormal Podcast. Owen Battery, Choppa Loco. Hey, shouts out to Choppa. It's been a while, homie. Friend Skull, Bren, Silvera 23, Diesel in New Jersey. Oh shit. Where is he? Where is he? Oh my god, he just gifted so many of them. Nate D, Gruff Main, Sonny D the Thuggalo, Medicinal Mizzle. Haven't seen you in a bit either, dog. Robert Watkins, Lil Vivi Leon. Shouts out to Vivi Leon. Haven't seen you in a while. Tim Michael Meyer. D Ryda. Shouts out to all y'all getting. We got more. They're still dropping. Holy shit. Sub-Zero. Scott Myers. Spiky Steve. Yo, that was fucking crazy. Shouts out to MP, dog. Shouts out to MP, big time. That was fucking dope. All y'all now have access to the Alienated tier, secret videos, Juggalo Ohio 1 and 2 vlog, uncut gathering of the Juggalo footage from last year and this year. A whole bunch. The vasectomy vlog. I know y'all want to see that vasectomy vlog. Y'all so thirsty. Y'all just salivating for that vasectomy vlog. Go ahead and just go to that one first. Get it out of the way. You're going to go back to it a whole bunch of times. Don't worry. Let's see. I'm almost done, I think, with this. They look up why Hogan got booed. They literally look it up. They have to look up why Hogan got booed. A lot of people on the internet obviously saying it's the Trump thing. I don't think it's that. I think it's more complex than that. I definitely think it's the N-word thing, the whole being racist thing that got him booed. But it's also, I think, more complex than that. I think it's really about him being a fucking liar and wrestling fans knowing that he's a fucking liar at this point. And just people are sick of Hulkster bullshit. Everyone's sick of the Hulkster bullshit at this point. Shout out to sending all the people who watch but don't chat. You are not forgotten. Hey, shouts out to you. Shouts out to anyone watching right now. Honestly, if you like me or don't like me, thank you for watching. It's cool as fuck that y'all want to watch either way. I don't really care if you like me or don't like me. Y'all are still watching. You know what I mean? So, hey, shouts out to you. I still love you even if you hate me. All the Juggalos in here. I love you even if you fucking hate me. You're still a Juggalo. I don't care. Shaggy shouts out to Gary Alfred, who did the cover for Fuck the Fuck Off, Motherfucker. You can follow Gary on Instagram. He plugs his the Cocaine Awards. First award goes to Belinda Carlisle for being a cocaine addict. Of the Go-Go's for her cocaine consumption. 2 bodies found in a well on a flight on JetBlue. Let's see. Guy who shot through his pants. Why did I want to... Did I really want to show a clip of this? I guess I did. We're going to watch it. Fuck it. Actually, I don't know. I might get in trouble. Will I get in trouble for that gun going off? I don't think I will, right? I don't think it will. There's obviously some.
I found my
about
does every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker is insane with the
Whoa.
artistry. Crazy, insane.
Crazy insane.
Gary
Yes,
Elford.
Gary Elford art.
Huh?
Gary
And my
Elford art.
timestamp
That's
is
the name
not
of
right.
it.
All right, well, I'm going to just skip that. Let's get into this Violent J stuff because I have a whole Violent J interview to break down for y'all next on this Hannibal TV gimmick. Let's see. All right, shouts out, I think, once again to Fago Warrior, who sent me this. I did not see this until Fago Warrior sent me this. JCW has been a national touring company for 25 years. The farewell tour, they're doing the farewell tour, but still will be doing annual events, talk. JCW has an office now, so it can exist on its own without the Insane Clown Posse. JCW is a product for wrestling fans, not just juggalos. Wants a chance for it to get respect. He does say there's 12 to 14 JCW shows in January alone, so more JCW touring going on in January. Yeah, curious what that will be. JCW will be on the farewell tour on some shows, Jay says here. I think it's been reported by lesser Juggalo news outlets that there will be no JCW on... What are you doing, Mimi? On the farewell tour. That does not seem to be the case. Hold on, I got a clip for you. I'm just closing all these windows. I got like a million windows open, and I think it's causing it to freeze up. All right. All right, right there, I think. Oh, and
We're not going to win a game all.
Some beer ad. Cool. Oh my God, come on.
Is to me, it's looking insane, and I'm talking about JCW's touring schedule. You know what I mean? We've got like something like I believe 12 or 14 shows coming up in January. You know, we're going everywhere. We're all over the country, and then when the farewell tour does start, we'll have JCW on that as well. Not every city, but every other weekend we'll be doing 2 JCW shows and live streaming those. You know, so all 3 months of the farewell tour, every 2 weeks there'll be 2 JCW shows. So we're gonna just keep punching them in the face with this JCW product. You know what I mean? And there's no holding back this time.
Love that. And the amazing thing is, and I feel like so many people either look over this or they...
All right, so JCW on every other weekend, I believe the Duke said there, doing shows that will be live streamed on the farewell tour. Farewell tour will be 3 months, starting in May, June, and July. Every 2 weeks there will be 2 JCW shows. Interviewer says they were wrestlers first. Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe, and how they lied saying they went to the Chris Adams Wrestling School. Sheik and Bobo Brazil was the main event of Violent J's first ever wrestling show that he wrestled on. All old guys in the locker room back in the day, and they were all mean to the younger guys if there were any at all. They were definitely mean to ICP, making fun of them for being rappers and shit. Corporal Daryl Daniels was Violent J's first wrestling gimmick. A promoter wanted to change Jay's name to Bazooka Joe Rap because they knew that he made rap music, which would be interesting to see if he did that and we had footage of that. Because we do have footage of Corporal Daryl Daniels and his other gimmick, Hector Hatchet, which they talk about next. In ICW, they had fans showing up to take pictures of them without their makeup on, working the intro of ECW's second pay-per-view ever. In 1998, Jim Johnston hit them up from WWE to ask them for ring music, and they tell him that they can wrestle. They fly out and audition for, I think it's Vince and crew. They do a whole wrestling match, I think as a tag team with Pritchard and someone else. I forget who the other wrestler was. And then they wrestle each other as an audition just to prove they can do the damn thing. And they debut at SummerSlam, painting up in the same locker room as Stone Cold and The Undertaker, not having anything in common with Stone Cold Steve Austin when they talked to Stone Cold, and how they walked out of WWF. Wants to talk to Vince Russo about the whole commercial, being the reason they walked out of WWF. Jay thought that the oddities gimmick was corny at first, but he likes it now, looking back on it. They wanted to be heels, though. That's why they had them turn on the oddities. He didn't even know they were going to be on the WWF magazine cover. Stone Cold stunning them in the wrong order and Jay selling it like shit. Tom Pritchard speaking highly of ICP recently on the Hannibal TV show here. The Hannibal TV, by the way, is the place you can find this interview. It's called What ICP's Insane Career Can Teach You About Success. That's where you can find this. I think I got a couple more clips for you that I'll play from it that are pertinent. He talks about meeting Vince and how several times he wanted to tell friends who worked for WWE to deliver a message of an apology to Vince McMahon, and he never did that, though. Headbangers being stiff with them in the ring. And that one headbanger guy lying about them on a podcast, being told to kick their ass because they were going to be let go. How he wants to talk to that guy about that, I believe. He's just talking about him being a liar, maybe. Getting wrestling legends for their shit, for JCW, The Secret, and knowing that they would be wrestlers back in the day, going to WCW and meeting Vampiro, having fun with Vampiro. Vince Russo didn't fire them when he came to WCW, and Jay thinks it's because of the WWF commercial thing. He thinks he felt sorry for not running the commercial, and that's why he kept them. I think Vince Russo kept the Insane Clown Posse because Vince Russo is an admitted Howard Stern mark. And I think that's the whole reason he probably wanted ICP in the first place. I definitely thought it was about the Howard Stern connection of it all. Violent J pregnant? Shouts out to Rash. Shouts out to Rash for sure. Hugh Morris was mad at Violent J for him doing the moonsault in WCW. Then Jay tells the Goldberg and Evan Courageous story. A story he's told many times on a bunch of different interviews, shoot interviews, wrestling interviews, rap interviews. He's told this story a bunch of different places. Basically, Goldberg had his hands on his nuts by the ring one day, and Evan Courageous walked by Goldberg. Goldberg asked him to shake his hand. Evan refused to shake his hand because his hands were on his gonads, and he got choke slammed, I think is the story, onto concrete. Evan Courageous then asked ICP if he would be a witness in a lawsuit for him if he chose to sue Goldberg. Now, this unfolded interesting because after the fact, a clip channel, we still have other things to show. Juggalo Ohio 3 coming up. There's the Bonnaroo flyer. Rockville flyer is another festival the Insane Clown Posse will be at, I think, in October. No, this is in July. No, I can't read that. May. God damn it. It'll be in May. So this will be almost a part of the farewell tour, I guess. Kind of, sort of. Here's the comment, though, on the clip channel. WWF Tees took a clip of this interview, or at least Jay talking in this interview. And, yeah, tagged Evan Courageous. This person, Steve Clips. Evan Courageous, is this true? Evan Courageous. About 1% is true. Everything else is a work. He's such a mark. Which I was like, God damn, that's crazy. And immediately made me think of, though, that story, and I think we brought it up recently, talking about Gold Dust. How when they went to WWF, Gold Dust did this weird thing backstage where he was trying to work them. And he went up to them and he's like, yeah, I'm going to go eat some shit. Or he said some weird shit about going to literally eat duty in the corner or something. Which made me think, man, how many times have pro wrestlers tried to work the Insane Clown Posse backstage because they thought they were marks? And is that Goldberg and Evan Courageous moment a work between Goldberg and Evan Courageous? Was that whole thing orchestrated to work the Insane Clown Posse? Possibly. Could be. I would want to ask Goldberg about that story. Because Jay likes to bring that story up because he's like, no one ever talks about this story. I never hear anyone talk about this crazy backstage story. Someone would have to ask Goldberg about this, I think, to see what he said. If he was working the... Because I think it happened. You know what I mean? But I think what dude is saying, I think what Evan Courageous is saying is that they worked the Insane Clown Posse. Purely speculation. He could be just saying that Jay is exaggerating this story. Because we've also talked about how he told this story a different way recently, where I believe Evan hit Goldberg, or Evan was asking Goldberg for the handshake. I think he told an inverse version of this story. Anyway, almost went to ECW when they were at WCW. They were going to take off their jerseys and revealed that they had ECW shirts on, but Paul Heyman didn't want them to do that. They were going to be the mystery opponents for Raven and Tommy Dreamer. And they were going to get their ass kicked. So they backed out. They didn't want to get their ass kicked. And then ECW went on air and actually talked shit about the Insane Clown Posse on that pay-per-view. Wrestling relieves Violent J's anxiety. From 1986 to 1988, WWF should get an Oscar for each year. Violent J says... It's so well done. Jay is a Ronnie Garvin mark. Jay really going back and watching some of that old wrestling. If you talking about Ronnie Garvin, that's a rather obscure older wrestler that you hear. Older wrestling marks are like really into Ronnie Garvin, but goddamn, that is an obscure name. WrestleMania 3, Origins of the Great Malenko. This is interesting, actually. Jay thinks the Great Malenko was a subconscious reference and not a direct reference.
Knows, you know. So
and he explains why. This is interesting. I think it's right here. Yeah, that's good enough, I think.
Yep, amazing. So as we hit the wind down here, we head towards the finish. Just a very interesting question I'm always curious about. Great Malenko, is that because of Boris Malenko? Were you guys big wrestling fans just as far as Florida was concerned, or like why the Great Malenko?
I think that during the recording of that album, we were watching Dean Malenko probably, and we probably heard Tony Schiavone or somebody say the Great Malenko. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it was then. This is my speculation. It was then entered into my psyche, which at a later date, I found it and I thought it up.
Wow, really? Oh my God.
Like I had to have heard it on TV, right? When they're talking about Malenko during Nitro or something, and they're talking about his dad, right?
Yep.
And then I didn't realize it. And then one day when I'm thinking of the album title, The Great Malenko, you know, I knew that was Dean Malenko's father's name. But, you know, maybe I saw, it sounds cool, The Great Malenko. And I'm sitting there thinking, I thought of it, you know, not realizing that shit had been planted in my head from TV, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah, it had to come from Nitro one way or another.
I love that. That's so great. Now, Deadpool versus Dark Carnival. You guys were the
right?
Deadpool.
Isn't that an interesting story? I think they've straight up said that it was a reference to Dean's father before. I think they've straight up said that, right? At least that's the way they told it. I mean, since the very I was into wrestling before I was into ICP. You know, I found out about ICP after I was already into wrestling, so I knew who Dean Malenko was for sure. And when I found out about the Great Malenko, one of my first questions, especially when you hear the wrestling bars that are on Great Malenko, you start to go, well, it has to be about Dean and his father, right? It's got to be, right? Anyway, I've never heard him tell it like it was a subconscious. Did you guys see how it flipped again? That's so fresh. I like the consistency of the glitches. I will say, it's not as constant this time. I think we'll keep this setup with this amount of glitches because it's nice amount of glitches. All right. Deadpool and the Dark Carnival, cease and desist from Deadpool, aka Marvel Comics, for using the name Deadpool. Said Raven didn't really care what the fuck they did, so he was cool with the Dark Carnival change up and gimmick there. Marc's out over Muda's missed for a little bit, and the host compliments. And then it kind of ends abruptly, actually. And then that's about it, y'all. And we are just under 2 hours, right under the finish line. I like to do these at just about 2 hour mark, so we hit the goal. I'm going to chill for a little bit in here. If y'all are into just chatting, I'll just read the chat for a little bit. Oh, I got to do the spin the wheel for all the super chats we had tonight. I'll just chill for a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, MP'd, for the 20 memberships you gifted out to all the nice people. We just broke tonight. That means we broke 100 members tonight. Yeah, we just broke we broke 100 members tonight. That means, because I checked it right before I went live to upload the Steven emoji, and it was at 82. And we gifted 20, so it's got to be just over 100 now. So we got 100 alienated in this bitch. Well, maybe not in this bitch right now, but a bunch of y'all are probably in here right now. So shouts out to y'all, man. I really appreciate the support. That shit helps me out a lot to be able to do this kind of stuff, to do the Gathering documentaries. 5 Gathering documentaries, by the way. Let me just brag a little bit. I've done 5 Gathering documentaries. Anyone else done 5 Gathering documentaries? I don't think so. It does give the emergency broadcast vibe, right? And that's the vibe I want. That's the vibe I want for sure. I want it to feel like it's like a bootleg. You're not supposed to see this, maybe, you know? All right, let me spin the wheel. All right, gotta change the names real quick. Pow. All right. We got MP'd entered 3 times. Joe entered once. And Ryan entered once. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. Ryan, my man Ryan. Hit me up, Ryan. You win. Ryan Lovejoy. Shouts out to Ryan. Hit me up. Send you a special little merch pack. We'll talk about... I know Ryan's supported it quite a bit. He's already purchased a few CDs, so hit me up, Ryan. We'll talk about what you have and what you don't have. I'll send you some stuff that you don't have. You know what I mean? Some rare shit. Like if you don't got any of the Xmas tapes or any of that shit, I got Xmas tapes I can send you. Because I know Ryan's been supporting like a motherfucker, so salute to you, Ryan. I appreciate it, man. Whoop, whoop. Humble's bathwater. I'll send you my bathwater like Bizarre17 said. Sure. If you want my bathwater, I don't care. I've already had like 2 people ask for my hair. Who is it? Colby Sucks wanted my hair to smoke a hair blunt, apparently. I forgot to send that out. I fucking need to send Nick Bizarre my hair so he can clone me. Nick Bizarre is a doctor, if you guys don't know. He's a mad scientist, and he's gonna clone a bunch of Humble Amongs. I know, it's gonna be fucking, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. I got a vasectomy, but we're gonna clone me a bunch of times. I can't imagine another me. I would drive me crazy. I would hate me. I would absolutely hate me. On vacation, I left the Carnival documentary on the TV when I left the hotel. Hell yeah, dog. That's dope. What's up? I'm wrapping up. Hell yeah. Love you. Love you. All right. I think... Yeah, definitely shouts out to Nick Busy. I think we're wrapping up. I think we're done. Tune in this this weekend. I think Sunday. I have a special planned for this Sunday. A very special stream. I talked to somebody today about doing this, and I think we're going to pull it off. So Sunday I will have a surprise reaction stream. I'm going to react to something, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. What do you think of that? How do you think of that, huh? What do you think of that, huh? You guys like that idea? Steven's in the chat if you like that idea. It's something I've never consumed before. It's something I've never taken in artistically before. My eyes nor ears have taken in this art that has yet to come out. That's right. It's not even out yet. You guys are into that idea? We'll do that then. I think we'll do that. Surprise. A very special surprise stream this Sunday, I guess. You guys don't know what it will be. You'll be into it, though. I guarantee you, if you're in here right now, you'll be into it. All right, y'all. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let me just talk real quick. Let me talk my shit real quick. I'm working on this Devereaux produced project, right? Not ready to tell you guys the name of it. We definitely know the name of it and stuff. But, so I'm working on finishing these songs. I have like 13 songs in the folder right now that I have to start finishing, basically. All of them have vocals on them at this point. All of them have concepts assigned to them at this point. I was working on the newest one. I got a beat recently from Devereaux that I was working on this past weekend. And I swear to God, y'all, I've been thinking about it for a couple of days. I've listened to the song probably like 50 times. I gotta add another verse to it, I think, but I think it's the best song, my favorite song I've ever done so far. I'm super, super excited for you guys to hear it. Because, like, this shit's a banger, bro. For me, like, I made a song that, like, I want to hear. That made me go, like, I was like, oh, shit, I did that type beat. So I'm, like, really excited for you guys to hear that shit. And it ties into the album so perfectly. And I just got to say thank you, Devereaux. Big shouts out to Devereaux for that beat, man. Because that shit is fucking crazy. Oh, we were dropping frames in this bitch. We dropped, like, 0.8% frames. Shit. Shouts out to Carnage. Nah, it's not porn. You think I'm going to show porn on here? Crazy. Crazy, silly Carnage. Shouts out to Carnage, man. It's so dope that you're around, bro. Carnage from horrorcore.com days and shit, bro. That shit's crazy. Hey, shouts out to Prez. All right, we're going to get out of here. I think we're going to get out of here now. HumbleAmong.com if you want merch gimmicks. I got magnets. I got Humble Among CDs. Wonderland just got reprinted. I know a lot of people have been asking about Wonderland. I just reprinted Wonderland with 4 bonus unreleased songs that are still on streaming. I still haven't released them to the public. So they're exclusive to that CD. Sign of the Times, the album I dropped last year, is also available up there. I have CDs that are not available at humbleamong.com. Hit me up for that. Green t-shirts are still up at humbleamong.com. Those might be going away soon because I'm going to start something different for the t-shirts, I think. So stay tuned for that. All right, y'all. We out of here. Whoop, whoop. Have a good night. I love you guys. Thank you for the support, man. Make sure you go watch the Homies documentary, my 2024 Gathering of the Juggalos documentary. It's motherfucking 8 hours long. 8 hours and like 18 minutes or some crazy shit. And that's the cut down version. I cut stuff out of that thing. Like a lot of shit. Like probably like an hour of footage I cut out at least. So go check that out. Go to if you're the Alienated tier, you can go watch the uncut version. All right, y'all. Whoop whoop. Thank you for the support. Love you guys. Yeah. See you guys again soon. Humble Among hoodie. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. A lot more, I'll just say this, a lot more options. That's what I'm going to try to go for. A lot more options. All right, y'all. Whoop, whoop. Have a good night. Love you guys. Bye. End broadcast.